So for this November, I'm taking part in Makevember, making something not every day necessarily, but most days in November. And today I decided it was time to make something for use with the breadboard. Now this is a typical solderless breadboard. It's quite a small one. One of the things that one often wants to do with an Arduino project, something like that, is to connect up something like this. This is a push button switch. And it's nice and easy. Push the push button and it makes the contact. And I've put some wires on this one so that the wires can be plugged into the breadboard, and that just plugs in like that. But then it's hanging out the end of the thing like that. And not quite sure I'm really happy with that. Don't really like that as a thing. It's certainly not very ergonomic because the button's way up in the air. So, okay, what else can you do? I had another idea. I had a supply of micro switches, and so this is a micro switch. And the idea, I've put wires on here again. These are little offcuts of LED leads. And once again, it plugs into the breadboard reasonably well, although you can't use the changeover action of the thing. And okay, that's all right. Handy for controlling something like an Arduino circuit. You connect this up to the Arduino and it works. It's not ideal. What I'd really like to do is use something like this. This is a tact switch. This is a standard, quite a large tact switch. It clicks, which is great, so you can tell you pressed it. But it's designed to be, let's get that in focus, it's designed to be soldered to a board, and so its leads are not straight, its leads are kinked. And the reason why they're kinked is to hold the switch in the PCB when it's being soldered, by sort of clipping into the PCB. So it doesn't really fit, although the spacing's right, it doesn't really fit the breadboard very well. That's quite a big one. Smaller ones, like these ones, similarly have, let's bring this up here again, they similarly have, there we go, kinked leads, and these don't fit the breadboard at all well. These just don't even really want to go in at all. Well, I happened to see something on Make magazine the other day, I think it was, I can't actually remember where I saw it. And the idea was very simple. You take some of these and you mount them on something that does fit a breadboard cleanly. And the solution to that little issue is one of these. This is a DIL header. This is one I've had lying around for some time. It's got the RS logo on it there. Let's get that to focus. There we go. It's little metal tags laid out like an integrated circuit with the right spacing and nice little pins that fit straight into the breadboard. Fantastic. Just what you want. Now, it turns out that these just about fit into those little tags on the header. They need to be bent slightly, bent apart just slightly. But they do line up reasonably well, and they line up reasonably well the other way as well. So what I did was, there's room on here, this has got enough room for 4 of them. I took 4 of these little switches, clicky tact switches, and I solder them to this. And so here is one I made earlier, and that's the finished thing. There's room for 4 of them. They click quite nicely. They're just about far enough apart. They're a bit close together, but they're far enough apart that you can operate them individually. And they mount into this nice reused, I've had these for quite some time, reused DIL header. And when you want to use them, all you have to do is plug them into the breadboard like this. There it goes. So that's nice and snug. I have to go down flat. There it goes. And now we've got 4 little push buttons, all ready to be wired up using jumper wires to your Arduino circuit. So there we have it. That's one of my Makevember makes. Some push button switches, tact switches on a DIL header, Arduino for the use of. Fantastic.